And what is going on, everybody? I am Sir Goya Toaster here, and today we are going to be starting a new series. Yes, it's still Pixel Car Racer, but with a twist. This series is called Pixel Car Racer Builds. The difference between this series and my regular Pixel Car Racer videos is that this build isn't random. It's not a random car I feel like building and then buying random parts. It's a specific car, whether it be a movie, TV, or a special kind of car. And I take all the parts beforehand, I write them all down, I take the price, and I add them all together, and I tell you how much it's going to cost, what parts you need to build it, and then afterwards we see how fast it goes. Quarter mile, mile, and then, any other races I want to do for the video. I'm recording, right? Alright? Yeah. Let's get started. Today, we are building a very special car. We're going to be building Brian O'Connor's Mitsubishi Eclipse from the first game. Not for the first game, the first Fast and Furious movie. It will cost you around $673,719 with the car and the parts and everything. The car itself cost $8,000, as you can see here. But that is not even close to the most expensive thing about this build. It's actually one of the cheapest. So let's name it Brian. And let's head off to the parts store. So now that we've got the car, we're gonna need an ECU. For that, I just put in the most basic one with two-step. I know he didn't have... Oh no, he did have two-step. The first race, huh? Everyone had two-step. Alright, so let's purchase that. Let's move that out of the way. I do that every single episode. I don't know why. No, let's move you there. Okay. Now we're going to need some bulbs. Some light bulbs. The Super Brights 8000K are the ones I chose. They all cost the same. Now we're going to need some black lug nuts. I know that's a little feature that doesn't mean anything in the Fast and Furious world, but I mean, who cares? And now we're gonna need some NOS. We're gonna need some NOS. As Brian said, I'm gonna need some NOS. So we're gonna get 2 big bottles that cost $19,000. And now we have to have the livery. That's way expensive on its own. Give me a second. The livery itself is going to put you around $125,000. So, it's not cheap. Like here, I could have built the Evo for less. I could have built Suki's S2000 from the second movie. 1 second again. I could have built Han's S15 for the same price. And that's a huge car in the movie series. Well, the RX-8 really doesn't mean anything. It was just one of the cars in Tokyo Drift. And then you got Brian's R34, and then the Evo from Tokyo Drift, and the Supra. Anything else? I think that's the only Fast and Furious ones. Yeah. Those are all just body kits those are all just liveries for the body kits. So yeah, let's build this Eclipse with $125,000 livery. Next, you're going to need the wing. The famous wing. For that one, I chose the Carbon GT wing for $185,000. And then the intercooler, I just chose the VX Type M Black intercooler, which is, if I can get to it, $9,000. And then you need some Brembo brakes, $2,000. For exhaust, you're gonna need the Flow Burn R, just because it's got that classic early 2000s tube fart can attached to it. That's $12,000. And then suspension. To get it as low as possible, you're going to need the VX slams, and that's $120,000. I'm going to go with green just because it fits the car. And then for rims, you don't need to be too expensive. Just the Advan RG2 the set of rims. I recommend the first one for $999. And then the Nitto drag slicks for the tires. That's gonna put you down $9,000. And then the turbo, I chose the T42. That's $10,000. The VX Max intake, that's only $4,000. It's this red one. For pistons, it really doesn't matter, but I put VX forged pistons just because they're a little bit better. That's $5,000. The BN body kit it can be found in the crates, but right now I'm gonna spend $150,000 on it. Last of all, you're gonna need Pride racing seats. I chose the black ones. That's $9,000. You don't need paint since you're putting on a livery, and since Brian O'Connor didn't change his motor, neither did I. So to build this, I sold the G35 a while ago, but I had to make a, I had to make a thumbnail, so that's going to be gone next episode, hopefully, if I don't forget. First you put on the livery. I didn't put a hook on it just because I don't think it was in the movie. And then you put the lug nuts, which really wasn't in the movie. Then you put on the light bulbs. You put on the big unneeded wing, big early 2000s wing. Pride racing seats. The BN body kit. One second. Give me a second to put it on. Okay. You don't need paint. Don't need an engine swap. You put on the rims you just bought, the Advan RG2. The big old bottles of NOS. The big old T42 turbo, making 14 PSI. The VX slams, which I tuned to 4.5, which is the lowest you can go without scraping. The Nitto drag slicks. The Brembo brakes, so you can stop. And the intake, so your car can breathe a little bit better. Gotta set up that pre-series flame job. So the two-step, you set it. I set it to 7,000 for this one, just because you don't need it to launch, since it's already all-wheel drive. Which you really shouldn't launch with the two-step, since in this game, if you just put it into neutral, and then you launch by just pressing it into first, it's a lot faster. For the pistons, you're going to need some VX Forge, like I already bought. And the VX Type M Black Edition intercooler. And the Flowburn R exhaust. Right here it says it's going to make 762 horsepower. But let's see what the dyno says. Here, I'll turn up the volume for you, just so you can hear it. Now see, it really makes 721 horsepower and 414 foot-pounds of torque, which I think is 5 less than it said it was going to. 721, so let's see what it says right here. Oh, no, way less, way less. I thought it was 726. No, it's 764, it says right here. But the dyno's never wrong, so. Right now, we just spent $673,719. But I recommend you have $675, just so, you don't run out of money. At least $675. So let's go on a quarter mile. I just hit snow by accident. Oopsie. Oopsie, I forgot I'm all-wheel drive. Which, in the movie, he was actually front-wheel drive, if you didn't know. This is going to be a little laggy just because of the snow. Ooh, way less than a 10-second car. He said that he owed Dom a 10-second car. But really, it was more of a 9-second car, even though in the movie it was probably like a 12-second car. But look at that, 9.941. Now, let's go see what it'll do on the mile. Oopsie. There we go. Let's go drag, free run, manual, mile, day, and let's go. See, look, I set it for 7,000, it's gonna spit flame. Look at that. Okay, now let's set it to neutral. It launches a lot better since you have all 4 tires, spinning at once. I just like hitting the horn button, if you can hear it. $27 seconds for the mile. Alright. 189 miles per hour. I really highly doubt this would make that in real world. So we're at 12 minutes now, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's do a street race real quick. That's what Fast and Furious used to be. Zoom, zoom. Now see, this is going to take a minute, so I'm going to turn up the volume real quick just for you guys. It is kind of laggy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the volume just because it's annoying. But it gets a really laggy. So if you don't have a good phone, then don't do this often. Especially since it doesn't pay that well. For taking how much time it does. 196 miles per hour. Yeah, 196 miles per hour. Alright, well, on that note, I'm gonna end this video here. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, leave a dislike. Tell me in the comments why you liked or disliked the video, also in the comments. Tell me any questions, comments, or concerns you have for me, the videos, the channel, the new series, the game, etc. I will most likely read them, and I will most likely either read them or like them. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you watch my other videos. I hope you watch my soon-to-come videos and my videos before, and hope you like the video. Thanks for watching.